Hi, this is Skoggit. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm doing pretty good. I've had a lot of requests for me to do a story time with Skoggit. So today I'm doing a story time. But before we get started, since it's morning here in Tornado Alley, Texas, and everybody knows I've got to have my Folgers coffee. So I'm going to take a sip of Folgers here, then we're going to get started with the story. Gotta have Folgers in the morning, get me going. Today's story is called Class Action Lawsuit. The class action lawsuit came about like during the early 2000s. I can't remember exactly the exact time frame, but it was from 2000 to 2010, somewhere between there. And don't know how I got involved in a class action lawsuit, but I was involved in it. And they sent me a letter, the first letter, and it stated that I have to do absolutely nothing, that when they settle out of court, they'll send me a check for the amount what I'm entitled to. So I thought, well, okay. So they also stated that it's into the millions of dollars. It was crazy millions of dollars. So I thought, well, maybe I'll get a little bit, out of this class action lawsuit. Didn't think much about it, and a few months later, well, I get another letter. But this time, there's a letter, along and enclosed is a check with my name on it for the amount that I'm entitled to. So I read through the letter, and it stated that the lawsuit was settled, and that my share of the money from the lawsuit was enclosed in that check. So I got the check, I looked at it, and I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. In fact, I was so surprised by the amount, I called Mrs. Skoggit over. And I told her, I said, look, Mrs. Skoggit, this is my share of the class action lawsuit. She looked at it, saw the amount, and she went, wow. So we both got together, and I told her, I said, what do you think I need to do? Do I need to go cash this check? She said, if I were you, I would. So the amount of the check, if you're wondering the amount of the check, what I was entitled to was 1 penny. That was my share, 1 penny. And you think about it, well, they sent me 2 letters. So, sending me the 2 letters, that took money. Printing using the paper to print the letter, that cost money. Cutting me the check, that's cost money. So it was like, was it really worth it? I mean, for them to even go through all this trouble. I wonder who got all the big bucks, like the millions of dollars. This sure wasn't me. So, oh, excuse me. So what I decided to do is I decided I would go ahead and cash that check. So I got in my car, went across town to my bank, walked in the bank, signed the check, back of the check, handed it to the teller, and said, I want to cash this. And she just kind of laughed, and she said, are you sure you want to cash all that? And I said, I want to cash it. So she cashed the check. Oh, and that was another thing, that it's going to cost them for the processing of that check and everything. That's going to cost them money. So she handed me my brand new shiny penny. And I know you people listening to this story is saying to yourself, was it really worth it? Was it worth going through all that trouble, like driving across town to your bank and cashing that check and going through all that? Well, I want to let everybody know, to me, it was worth every penny. This is Skoggit. I appreciate all you viewers and subscribers out there. Hope you enjoyed this story time. And y'all continue to stay safe and take care.